Hello guys, what's up? I welcome you all to this playlist which I'm starting today onwards, and I also would like to welcome you all to my YouTube channel because this is very first video I'll be making somewhere related to coding. I know it is possible that most of the viewers will not know anything about codings, why we need to learn coding. Most of the people bother about coding. Do we have any job without coding? And what are the future opportunities? Why we should learn only JavaScript? And what is that like? How can I get jobs in big companies, IT companies? There are a lot of questions that you can expect, and I trust that all my viewers are from different backgrounds, and it is very much possible. All right, without deviating us from any of the thing, let us come directly on to the topic. Okay, first of all, I am not going to tell you anything about myself because I will keep this for the right time to tell you guys. But I can definitely assure that I'm one among them, which you will, when you will find about me, you will definitely be happy that I have learned from one of the best guy in the industry. That I can definitely assure you. And those guys who already know me, they can directly continue with the resources which I am providing to them. Okay, now, all my viewers who are coming here, it is possible that you may have come with different intentions. It is possible that you already know JavaScript, and I will tell you what is JavaScript. There are certain guys who don't know anything about JavaScript. There are certain guys who already know about JavaScript, and who should learn this and why we need this. What is programming? Okay, I will go definitely into deep of each and everything throughout my videos, and I can assure that this will help you to get good jobs in different types of industries. You can even crack big projects in different companies. You can also build a project for yourself. You can definitely do whatever you expect in your career. Okay, there is no limit to your career, and that I can assure you without any doubt for you guys. Okay, coming on to directly topic like what is coding. Okay, why do we need it coding? To be true, if you see, you are surrounded by mobile phone, you are surrounded by a lot of tech things. You can take, for example, smartwatch. You can take, for example, a mobile phone, which I already told you. And you can definitely see that most of your work now you do it in a mobile phone, or you have laptop, you have computers, so many things you hear about around you, like washing machine, so many things, right? Now the thing is, there is certain thing that is driving it, right? What is that? How do we do that? And but there are a lot of questions that can come. I'm not going to push you all into those things because see, there is a lot of things to learn. In this video, we are going to restrict in a way that it goes in a systematic way. Okay. Now understand very carefully that if you see programming world, okay, if you see this tech world, it's very huge, which I already told you about that. But now all that matter is what exactly you're looking forward to. Correct, what exactly you're looking forward to. Maybe it is possible that you're a student in a particular college. It can be you're an engineer, or it is possible that you're a BSc student or BCA or MCA or whatever it is. Even it is possible that you're 11th and 12th. Now, whatever I am teaching, it's not possible for you to find it in any of the colleges. If you find it, that's very good. But you cannot find it really the project wise work, which we will do in a systematic way. It is not possible that first day only I take the entire thing and show you what is project itself, right? And you have to understand that nothing comes in one particular video, or nothing comes in one particular playlist or whatever. You have to definitely dedicate yourself consistently. You have to dedicate yourself to one side of things at least first. Okay, because see, just for learning, that is different story. If you're really learning to get a job, if you're really learning to build something, definitely you have to put your entire energy into that. So starting, it may seem for you that okay, this is easy, that is tough. Trust me, when it goes to larger scale, you have to have patience, and you have that will test all of your abilities. For that, I am making you ready. And if you see carefully, I have written JavaScript playlist basic to advanced. I have written this because whatever the topics which I'll be teaching, so like if you see basic thing would be enough for you guys to at least sit for most of the company interviews. If you do that, you will be at least be able to crack it also. If some small company, it can also create a base for some of the other technologies which you will learn in your college, or maybe it is possible when you go into companies you can understand that. And some of the, when you go to intermediate level, it is possible that you are trying to do some project for your college, or you're trying to learn something, so that can actually help those concepts will help you guys to implement those in your projects. So when you go to advanced, these are just further extensions, so that you can build whatever you want, whatever things you see around. That will definitely help you in most of the things which we are using around. Okay, so with that idea, I'm making this playlist. Now we'll go to the next question, that is, what is programming and why do we need that? If you see, there are certain set of questions which I have written. We will answer all of them one by one. Why we need coding, right? From that time I'm telling that why we need coding, why we need coding. Understand this. If you see carefully, I have one image of this calculator. I hope everybody is have used this type of calculator on whatever you're using, right? Now if you see, if I ask you like 2 plus 2 is what, you will tell me that 4. If I ask you 22 into 2 is what, so you can tell the answer. But what if I tell 136 into 124 into 111, like that, those big calculations, you have to take a paper and then solve all those things. So in order to prevent that, what do? You use calculator, right? So what will happen? You just give the inputs, like you will ask the put in the numbers, and the rest work is done by calculator. You just get the output. What is that output? Is like what are the final sum or the multiplication product that you get it. That means there is something that calculator is doing to give you the entire output. So that is what being done by coding. So the entire calculation which you used to do, that calculator is taking care of it. So that is the reason why, if you see, when things are simple, it was fine for you to do the calculation. But when things become very large and you want to do it, it will take a lot of time for you to do that. You cannot be doing everything. So in order to reduce the repetitive task, in order to simplify things in this big world, it really, coding is something that will help you. Okay, and basically if you see, we get it done through computers, right? That is what we are doing, right? If you see, we are playing games. When we play game, what happens? There is somebody moving in the game. There is something like calculation is happening, where at what distance you are having you are there. So many things happen back in the background. So those are the things that we are looking forward to do with the help of this coding languages. So in the sense, like if you see, if I have to write simple things, like, see, I'm talking in English now, that is the way of communication for each of my viewers who are here. So what I do, I have joined all my alphabets of English, and I'm communicating in that common way to you. In the same way, there are certain languages that has to be communicated to the computers to do our work, right? So those are called as coding languages. If you see, programming languages, so that will do that. That will tell the computer, okay, you have to do this. I'll not go into the deeply about entire thing, but you have to understand that we have to limit our understanding to certain things. One by one, if you go and if you follow all of my resources, trust me, I will tell you everything from hardware part to software part later half. As of now, you have to focus as I am telling you. Okay. So now it's what is coding, I told you. Okay. Coding is basically, I told you that in order to reduce the repeated task and so many simplify our works, we are asking the computer, letting the computer do our work instead of we doing the things, right? So it's just like we are not doing it, we will let the computer do that work. So, right, who can learn it now? Question is, trust me, if you see in different countries, different part of the world, you cannot think that even people learning at 5 year old guy is learning coding. Even a guy who's in schools, they are learning it. And I have my friends who are definitely told me that they have started at a very early age. It doesn't matter which branch you are, what degree you have, you can learn it. Okay, that is my answer. But if you're learning, it's very much good that you convert those learning in the form of certain thing, like maybe in the form of job, maybe it is in the form of project, or you can even do a company of yours. Okay, for that reason, learning is for everyone, but I am expecting you to learn to do something at the end of this video, right? Can everyone do it? See, the thing is, as I told you, learning is fine, but when it comes to implementing it, really requires your dedication, consistency, right? So if I am making an entire playlist, even if it goes 500 videos, you have to really see each and every minute of those video in order to do everything perfectly. Because trust me, if you miss even one small step, the further things will not work. The way I have designed entire playlist, this is how coding world works, this is how tech world works. Okay, now the next question is, why JavaScript? See, the thing is, JavaScript basically is one of the programming languages. You can see, like, okay, we have Hindi, we have English, we have definitely different language like Bengali, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, you have Malayalam, so many different languages you have, right? But you can use any of them, right? Computer will, I'll not go into deep, like, basically even that JavaScript is not directly it will be understood by computer, it will get converted into another form which computer will understand it. But you can use many languages. But why I am using JavaScript to do things which are happening in the backend is because this is one of the most popular programming languages across the world, and which will definitely help you to build some crazy stuffs. It can be like, you see the Amazon website which you see, Amazon application you see, you can even think of artificial intelligence we think of. You can do a lot of crazy stuff, you can crack a lot of company opportunities which are using it. Okay, next, how to start it. If you see, I have already told you that you need to follow step-by-step procedure, which I have already told in this playlist. Okay, so you have to blindly actually follow it, because if you are a beginner, it's possible that you will start hunting so many things here and there. Trust me, it will lead to nowhere, because whatever I'm telling you, it is really at the industry level, and that will help you to build some crazy stuff. Okay, as I have told, how my playlist will help you do crazy things. See, first we are going to this programming language, JavaScript playlist. Now I tell you one thing, how this JavaScript or any programming is languages. This languages means it's just like a blood of our body. Okay, do you think a blood supply will not be there, anything will work? Similarly, in the computer world, if there is no supply, those programming languages, it's not possible for any of these things to work. Even if you see this video, even if you see this YouTube channel, which your YouTube video which you are seeing, it's not possible if those programming languages are not implemented. Those codes doesn't work. Okay, so with this, if you learn the blur, definitely I can help you how you can use the entire thing to build things one by one. We'll definitely work on project also, but in a systematic way. Okay, next is, what is DSA or web development or mobile development? See, we are not going into this as of now, but if you are already in the background who have worked in some C programming or C++ programming language, who have prior knowledge of it, they know that DSA, some people will learn DSA, data structure and algorithm actually. I will come to you and tell you about algorithms. Okay, don't worry about that. And also those guys who doesn't know anything about it, just take those things which are relevant. Other things, please skip it. One with particular timing, you will definitely understand each of them. It doesn't matter at what level you are. Okay, for those guys who already know about it, they have always a confusion whether to learn web development, which is the language they should learn, whether for DSA what they should learn, or for mobile development what. See, the thing is, JavaScript you can use to do everything. Okay, it's not like that, but it's up to you guys to take preferences Okay, you have to carry everything. Okay, when you enter into tech world, there is nothing like a particular limit. Learning is a part of a growth process, and you have to do that. It's possible that you have to do web development, mobile development, or DSA, and DSA is like integral part, you cannot skip it. Okay, so these are some statistic which I already showed you. If you see this, according to, I forgot to tell you about this. I told you that there is not just one language, which I told JavaScript. I told you JavaScript is the most popular languages. But if you go into Google and search it, you can see that number of programming language in the world is like 250 to 2,500 programming languages are there, like C, C++, Python, HTML. So many things are there, right? But I have told you the reason why we are going for JavaScript. When we go into the further projects which we will do together, I'll definitely tell you how it was helpful to you guys. Okay, if you see, I have some resources which says that JavaScript the most popular language, and I have not attached the reason why this is. As we go proceed further, I will definitely tell you the reason. So with that, I would like to conclude this video. I hope this video is 16 minutes something. It went too long. If you find it like it is fast for you guys, you can change the video speed. And if you face any issue in the audio, I'll be definitely integrating particular mic recording facility also as of now, because my priority is to teach you guys and make you understand that how things work with my busy schedule which I already have. Okay, with that, I'm ending this video. From next video onward, we will start very basic to advanced, and we'll build some crazy stuff. But all I again I'm repeating, I expect consistency and dedication. Trust me, even if every week you are giving certain time to my playlist which I'll be uploading, definitely with the time being you will understand the importance of that. Okay, with that, thank you.